Such a subliminal pursue kwa particular. What you wish you are is what we are. Kila mara kushock the culture, jadisha how deep you are, how sick you are.
Sana kwa sana album reviews. Karibu sana kwa another album review. Asante sana for being here with us, coming to you live from our mansion. Yes, which you'll be welcome to later when you start subscribing and giving us money, and we want to have a hangout with the community kwa hii undisclosed location and form our cult properly, because we need to use people as we plan on our world domination strategy. So like the video,
we're starting
and
with
subscribe.
puppies. So that's all you need to know for now.
So asante sana for being here and for helping us achieve our grand goal. Kama vile video inasema, tuko hapa kufanya review ya kanda mpya, kanda ya kwanza ya record producer anaitwa Cedo. Tumemsikia kwenye industry for years na amerelease debut album yake inayoitwa Seduction.
Cedo.
Tukifanyanga hizi reviews, our criteria and aspects tatu: production and musicality, concept na idea, na the content and themes of a project.
Since it's a producer, should we just look at the production? Musicality.
Same feature wasanii kutoka East Africa.
Maeneo mbalimbali. Maeneo mbalimbali.
Bara la Afrika.
Naam.
Za eneo la Afrika Mashariki. Na kuna
Uganda pale, kuna Tanzania.
Kuna uandishi lazima uchambuliwe.
Basi.
Unataka kuchambua uandishi?
Hamna neno.
Sawa. Uliseje kuhusu Seduction? Je, ali mboronga lugha la Malkia? Umejifanya fahamu lugha?
Nafahamu sana.
Uko na ability?
Naam. Niliposikiza kanda
marekodi
albamu la yeah. Yeah, bwana Cedric. I'm guessing that's his name. Yeah, it's obvious. Cedric. Anyway, Cedo, Seduction. It was mixed. It was mixed. I mean, I am not the target market for this album. When he was making this project, he wasn't thinking kuna watu
not at all.
Kuna watu wawili sahi, but kuna watu watatu wako kwa mansion fulani wa review projects. He was making it for the Kenyan. He was making it for the Kenyan/East African masses, and we all know how the type of music that is put out when people have that type of target audience. It's not for me, but that being said, I did enjoy a few songs. Personally, I liked the first track, Ability. First of all, let's just say the writing. There's no writing here. I mean, yeah, there's writing, like in terms of like writing, but you know the writing that I'm talking about, like writing. So, you know, like uandishi, achana uandishi. Unafahamu? Unafahamu? Yeah, there's like writing, like the chef is so pristine, and then there's writing where, you know, nandai but ntakusho. You get both. It's right. It's not the verb, but you get. So in terms of writing, I after the second listen, I was like, let me just consume it as it was meant to be consumed, which is, since it's for the masses, most people aren't really interested in profound music that will kind of make you sit and think. You know, it's just yeah, and so once I utilized or had that mentality, I was able to enjoy a few songs like Ability by Nyashinsky. I liked how I liked his approach to the beat and the melody he used. Nilipenda Where You Go, mostly because of the especially once Mordecai comes in. I don't know why it's written featuring at the band, because I only had Mordecai. So I don't know if the rest wako chini ya maji. Maybe they played a role in the writing. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did not like Touch. Especially how it starts. I Goalkeeper by a Slay. That dude sounds a lot like Diamond. like Diamond. Like mkitaka kuput show namna pesa ya Diamond. Yeah, pigia Slay, because he sounds really like and sound too like Diamond. I think this is one of the few Karun songs I did not like. Imagination. It sounded good, it sounded okay, but in terms of writing, because we've just reviewed one of her projects with Jinku, yeah, Passenger 555. The writing in that, the writing for that and the writing for this hold two different worlds. It felt, I don't know what happened, but not one of my favorite Karun tracks. Nyashinsky, I did not care for Why and Perimende. Don't ask me why. I do not remember what Beautiful is about because of what happens next. So up until that point, from track 1 to track 8, it's all about love, ability. Love me like you say you do. Let me love you like I say I do. Where You Go, early in the morning, nashukuru Mola kunipa baraka kama wewe. Touch Me Baby, touch. Goalkeeper ni dem goalkeeper amemdaka anarudi home mapema. The government should have used that time ya curfew. Si kila mtu alikuwa mendako. Anaweza mendako na karao. Get it? Because mendako. Anyway, then Imagination, of course, love song. Why? Love song. Perimende, love song. Beautiful. Perimende. Beautiful, love song. See, I just know how it starts. Yama Perimende. Oh, beautiful. I don't remember because Shots comes next, and it comes out of nowhere. Kuna F. So I could give you as a mind in the left, and it's true because at that point Cedo was like, fuck love. Biggest rare. F zake zilila. And I honestly think Nyashinsky freestyle your stuff.
Sherehe ni quintessential at this point for projects za Kenya.
Lazima. I think it's the only way you can make money.
Because uta play for clubs.
But you know how lazy DJs are, just repeating the same song. There's a guy who was like he's so tired of the, because if you had the story about how there are like 43 clubs that were closed down, all those sites opening tena, and then he was saying finally, and as I get a break from listening to What If I every few What If I
Kenyan DJs.
So yeah, so I honestly think Nyashinsky freestyle shots, because verse 1 and verse 2 have nothing to do with each other. Like verse 3 talks about ati kakuna message umetumia friend, umenotice that after send shots to the head, and then uko like, and then the third verse is
unakunywa ku forget your story.
And then the third verse is kila night inafaa kwa kila drink when I get more beautiful. Kila drink when I get more beautiful. Kila night inafaa kwa hivi tu. Typical club song. That was so obvious. It was so obvious a club song. Then I'm thinking we'd go back to love, like I'm at Tubusia club kiasi. Then goody. Kunywa avocado.
Na kapudding.
Nimetoka Russia.
Naweza kupudding.
I don't think Ukraine would take such lines so kind.
Not at all.
And then kuna the favorite line nicheke is umenikunywa nimetii.
Obviously hajatoka Russia but for the sake of the bar.
Yeah. Umenikunywa nimetii. Unakaa unaweza oversee hii hata inafuata C. Ndio. Ilinistua. I was like, yo. It came out of nowhere.
Did you feel it in your ear?
Yeah, but it's so much fun.
Ile asini kwa scary movie.
I was like, yo. Hey.
The earphones into the ear.
Earphones, man. I live in the other people. Yeah. And then you think, so clearly at that point, we've already established we're shifting gears to party because it goes from shots to goodie and then to moto ya Saru, which I didn't really care for. And then I think one of the worst songs is coming through. The ladies, Fena.
You're a patriarch, very well empowerment.
No, it's not that. It was why. Why? I mean, maybe it's because of the whole patriarchy thing where I don't feel the need to say I'm a man. But then the whole women coming through and then before a singer comes in, Fena tells me where she's from. 255. It was annoying. And it does, they don't really do anything. The song itself doesn't really sound, I didn't enjoy it. It didn't really sound good. And then Naomba by Calligraph and Aroboy and Trio Mio comes in and it's terrible. It's terrible. Kama Trio Mio.
Kwanza wewe ni patriarch.
Kama
Pili upendi Mungu.
Trio Mio akiongea sijui kuhusu drugs na so that's the song.
Pia pressure ya kunywa pombe.
Kulewa na everything. Calligraph akisema sijui ameamka kwa kitanda.
Nitebo iko na unga.
Kuna unga and like at that point I kind of just stopped caring about the project, so I was just going through the motions. And then bless me, you're back to Nyashinsky with Quintessential Jesus ballad. Jesus ballad, and then Nyam Nyam. So I feel in terms of seduction. So maybe I respond to a different kind of seduction.
Of course you do.
Yeah. You have to like twist the nipple. Clockwise. Yes, that's to be clockwise. So,
following the motions of time.
Exactly. No, but no. I guess because I'm a literal mind. If you there's no know what I mean. Like you mentioned.
Ongelea diko masikio na nipples close.
Yeah, so my type of seduction is more more about what you're saying.
Jifanya pretentious and kusema I am sapiosexual.
Yeah, I am sapiosexual. You know, I'm attracted to. Yeah, and there was very, you know, it was. I feel again, it's the Kenyan approach to music. Cast a wide net. Now uko sure about at least two or three. But if you go with your fishing rod and line, the precision, and you're only looking for one particular fish, I mean, yeah, it will be a struggle and it will take longer, but you get precise. You there is benefit with precision. Okay, the whole casting a wide net and then dragging. I mean, we all know how the lakes and oceans are. Utatoka na plastic bottles, yeah, fish tuwili tutatu. Yeah, but when you're precise, you get the whatever fish you wanna get. So I feel that's what he was going for. So if you like bongo, you have songs like a goalkeeper.
Na nyam
nyam. If you like Afropop, you have songs like Where You Go, you have songs like Touch, you have songs like Imagination, Pereme. Actually, most of them are.
Yeah, Pereme.
Yeah. Kauni msa sherehe, uko na shots, uko na goodie.
Yeah, dancehall songs.
Right, especially goodie with especially goodie.
The shots.
When the shots, they have the bumps. If you want, something quote unquote gospel or social, gonna bless me. Who are you trying to seduce? Like I know we're in Nairobi. Exactly. I know we're in Nairobi. But like, if it were me, Nika, there's someone who was having a show a few weeks ago, and I can invite, but I'll invite na a broadcast message. Sikuenda, gonna maringo. I need to feel, of course, I need to feel special. So if I find out it's a project called Ceduction, but the songs that work for me are only 2 or 3, but then it's a 15-track album.
47 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 15-track album. But then for instance, if napenda bongo, after Nyam Nyam, which is ya mwisho, na go after Goalkeeper, which is the 4th song, I have to wait until the 15th song to get the music that I like. You get. Kani minimum wa sherehe, I have to wait until track 9, na 10, na maybe 11. Ndio? You get. So in his effort ya showcase a wide scope in terms of soundscape, in terms of genre.
His ability.
Yeah. Oh. In terms of genre, in terms of production and the musicality, and I feel it's doing too much. It's like when you go to a buffet with someone who's never been to a buffet. So yeah, jui kenye nadai, so naika tu kila kitu. So mkifika kwa meza,
the food is there and
you can go back. Yeah, na jui manyama zuya kwa mwisho.
Anaanza
kupakua ikifika mwisho, ako like, kama ni manyama siko. So but enough, jui you can just go back and you can go to the table, put your plate, and then come back and take another plate and go to you get. So every plate has everything. It's a mess. That's how I feel. As much as you call it seduction, but I feel it's a mess, and this is why women are complaining.
Women are terrible at seduction.
Yeah, so foreplay is the art, the skill of foreplay. Like I told you,
it's terrible. What's interesting ni kuna nini? There is part of his books that Robert Greene kuna moja ya seduction.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I felt it's a mess. This is something Norman does where unajua venye ufanyanga anachukua
ngoma zake anajulia project yake.
Yeah. Norman, this is perfect. Hii project would be perfect for you. Na hata kufanya hivi.
I'm sure.
Akusiezi complain. Yeah, ukichukua ngoma 3-2 hizo zingine wacha. Siezi complain because I'll do the same.
I'm sure he would find 5 to 6.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't complain, and because I'd do the same thing. I'd take maybe ability, as much as I didn't really. It's not one of my best Karun verses. I'd take imagination, take shots because
where you go.
I don't take where you go.
Okay.
I'd take goalkeeper.
Okay.
I'd take goodie. Just because of the D.
He's a literal person.
Yeah, just because of the D. Then tunafunga kambi. But yeah, so it's a mess. It's more of a playlist than an album, to be honest. That's how it feels. But anyway.
No, even though I think wasanii unanga projects hivyo pia siku hizi.
Yes, in compilation.
Kuna culture ya kuunda music for TikTok, which is a thing.
Oh yeah.
Unajua where after something that people can use for their TikTok videos. Alafu iende viral, kuna ingine kutafuta dance challenges iende viral. So kuna hiyo approach, then kuna approach ya kuna playlist, something for everyone.
There's someone who came up with a dance challenge for a song. I don't remember.
A recent Kenyan song.
Yeah, recent Kenyan song. Ali Jundia dance challenge, but then the dance was really complicated, and I don't think alielewa what dance challenge is. It's supposed to make them simple because
ndo watu wa jump on the challenge.
Yeah.
So then kuna hiyo aspect ingine ya watu kuunda albums na EPs kama playlist, anaika something for everyone. Ndio kisha isikia mara ya kwanza useme Kimosote na kaa Roja, kama ni shorts niweke kwa playlist goalkeeper or whichever song. So kuna watu undanga nini hivyo. So with seduction kuna hiyo layer ya it's obvious ni seduction, play on the word seduction na there comes the love songs, the hizo love ballads, the sexual sensual songs ka Peremende na ka Goody, Moto, Goalkeeper and the like touch. So kuna hizo, and then kuna hiyo ingine ya Cedo na seduction. And so Cedo seducing us na Cedo seducing us to muziki yake na using this, and then introducing us to who Cedo is. So with that note tunapata kile umeongelea with producers kujaribu kufanya everything.
It's called trolley fishing.
Na sijui the exact.
And then 2 boats, and then moja iko na net, and then
sijui it's the one.
Kitu hizo maboti.
So that is what is happening here, kujaribu nimesema kushowcase ability yake ka producer na range yake kufanya so much na kuficha pia wasanii wengi from the continent here and there, who creates easy songs that fit the idea of seduction. Vile nimesema, I did not get to feel the seduction per se, apart from those few songs that were that specific, but even then it didn't take me there as much from a songwriting perspective. Then ikikuja kwa the production and the thematic concerns, tumeongelea range ya Kenyan artists kwa a previous review, ilikuwa ya Ruguru, si ndio? Ruguru debut EP ya Ruguru, and that is the case here. From the first songs ni hizi nyimbo za wapenda nao, shots inaibadilisha, then goody Moto, we go back to hizi ngoma za wapenda nao, alafu coming through inatupeleka mali kwingine, then naomba bless me. hizi ngoma za that tap into our religiosity, our Christianity as people, and then ideas pia za kuangalia blessings in life. Kwa bless me then tunamaliza na nyam ngoma nyingine ya mapenzi. So there was a direction with the first part of the project, then the last half inakuwa kila mahali. Alikuwa na it's very simple. Kulikuwa na hiyo chance hata with sequencing. Juu na pia nilisema kwa project yenye tumereview ya Rasamor with his last part of album yake. Ni the same thing hapa, whereby kuna a premise that we create that ukiangalia the other songs that you have, there's a way you can still maintain it. So you nyam goody na moto, you could have kept that theme going, then once you introduce shots unai-change na turudi again place yenye tumetoka. So you can still do it. Hata ka I most likely know, ama I most likely feel alifanya kuintroduce something called the mid section of the album that changes the energy.
The shots,
so an energy change, because those shots goody na moto they are more hype na more energetic, na introduce this dancehall segment. So nilifeel alifanya kuchange musically kitempo, but ikuwa necessary. Ushafanya this premise for 8 songs tayari, maliza, enda kwa shots, enda kwa coming through, enda naomba na bless me na umalize. Na nilifeel bless me ingekuwa perfect closer. We did not
need nyam
at all unnecessary song kwa the album. Bless me ingekuwa closer in a bill from your theme ya naomba ya kwa the previous song, so ingekuwa a perfect closer. So ni hizo concerns za arrangements that nilikuwa nazo, and then the other huge concern that I keep feeling and experiencing nikisikiza hii album, it's very boring to listen to from a lyrical standpoint. It's songwriting, lyrics, it's very boring.
Like I said,
it doesn't do anything. And then ni 8 songs that tumepeleka with this same theme, na the way the writers on a approach in the same way.
It's the same way,
Ina get tiring kusikiza. Niko nasikia one song, production ndio tofauti, but it's just inarudia.
I don't think there was any curation beyond picking the artist and telling them.
Na kuambia kitu kuandika about.
If there was curation, they would be, so I want you to do this, and then I play you. So for instance, kituka Where You Go, and or maybe Touch and Perimende, Beautiful and Perimende. If I knew what has already been written, I can if I care. If I've known, okay,
so approach different
creatively. Approach differently creatively, but because it's nimetumia beat in about love, so andika haijalishi
umekuja studio umekucheza ngoma na kwambia nika about the you say kwa hiyo kwa sababu fikiri nimekam before, because even contributor,
everyone is creative,
you're just contributing how do you Bible fall at kwa
everyone is creating in their own bubble. So probably maybe some of them even knew who else is on the project after project isha talk.
For sure nilikuwa niseme juu alisema ukiana wasanii kwa projects pamoja hivi hawakupatana. Alisema kila msee alikuwa anafanya kitu yake, and then so sahi whatever you are seeing they are wanajua, yani they didn't meet before wakirecord kwa the creative process. None of the artists walipatana kwa a space physically pamoja. So hivyo ndio alisema, and I think kuna tu a creation of the songs, then lumping them together after kuunda this story with the overall idea being ngoma zinazohusu mapenzi from a romantic standpoint ya kuongelea your lover, and then from a sexual standpoint. And that is what we are getting here, but the songwriting ilikuwa draggy and ilikuwa boring. So the saving grace points were production kwa some of the songs, and you notice something that alitumia sana ku define the album, ilikuwa a lot of guitars. Yes, kulikuwa na lots and lots of guitars. So that was one. I enjoyed some guitar segments for the project. Then the other was approach ya some of the artists melodically na pia kuja kwa the harmonies, hata ability na umesema nini when Nyash approach yake ya songwriting alikuwa nafikiria anaweza imba kuhusu certain themes and akona the strength ya kuplay na melodies na ku-approach songwriting yake creatively outside of just being a rapper. Na nishajitoa kwa hiyo box ya kukuwa a rapper. So and that's the hata ile video nimeonyesha earlier like perform TZ. That's how you get such things where you can have such a song kama Malaika where you are singing all through. It's a love song and people can easily sing that song. The songwriting, the lyrics ni easy and the like. The same thing with approach yake ya melody, so that is one. And then imagination also kulikuwa na aspects of the production, though sometimes nilikuwa na feel it was too slow sometimes, but bado in a function.
I like the guitar.
My imagination.
Yeah, the lead.
My highlight kwa the entire project was Winnie Nwagi venye aliingia after Naiboy kwa how she sounded. That Winnie Nwagi for me alikuwa my highlight. Also nilipenda how she sounded. I loved how she sounded. Nilipenda
15 track
nilipenda Naiboy kuna part anatumia Kiganda kwa the verse. Nilipenda how ili feel and how ali emerge kwa verse yake. And so such moments for me kwa the album ndizo zili stand out. I think naomba kulikuwa na iko na hii idea ya kwetu ya Brookwood. Hiyo idea ya depression and hizi mental challenges na the mental aspect ya what we are doing kwa drinking. Ilikuwa na that perspective. Then for Trio Mio aspect ya peer pressure na kulewa. So there is that you can choose to hinge the entire song on. But sasa kuna the religious part which is completely fine. But swali yangu inakuanga when we are thinking about this logically, ni you are saying hizi hours ma hizi kuna hizi pressure napitia lakini naomba unipatie nguvu.
Mbona usiombe wonder why pressure?
Sina nimekupatia hizi pressure.
He's testing you.
Sina nimekupatia hizi pressure.
My brother, he's testing you. He's testing your will. And if you fail, you're going to hell.
And I've spoken about this kwa a number of reviews that nimefanya zile ziko na such songs and or kuna certain projects that uko na msanii ameka ngoma yenye anaongelea ana complain kuhusu wanasiasa hapo nasema Mungu anawaona.
Mungu anawaona. Yeah.
So ilikuwa such
leaders are doing
ilikuwa such a case hapa ya kuna hizi pressure but naomba unipatie nguvu. But the same ndio nimekupatia hizo pressure but as well accept and deal with it.
Kuja tulea.
If you're praying that same person akupatie nguvu ya kudeal na hizi mapresha alizokupatia, je atajibu maombi yako? Na ilikuwa mpango wake, but Mungu pia lazima come through. But what does religion say about mental health is another question, right?
It's the devil.
Kulikuwa na a lack of precision with the songs. There are songs for everyone, inspired ki playlist. Kuna that approach throughout. Kuna the seduction part of the project, the love ballads, the seduction part sensually na sexually, then the introduction to Cedo, which unaona mezi lump together but kuna na precision with the first half vile to build, then the last part of the project. The other thing ni creativity ya Cedo kama producer. Kila time nilikuwa nasikiza shots feature Bwana Nyashinsky nilikuwa nafikiria this is the same person aliunda Kebs, so I kept thinking about Kebs all the time nikisikia shots, kwa sababu after all these 8 songs that start, hapo nilikuwa na feel ametap into his creativity kama producer. Kuna a uniqueness ile ako nayo, how ana approach the production, kuna a quirkiness to the beat that up until then nilikuwa mara ya kwanza nilifeel that creativity. The rest zilikuwa more guitar centric and more generic production because it's very safe. Afro pop, Afro beats, something for everyone, a current popular sound. Up until then at key production kuna some aspects aliweka hapo that zilikuwa creative na engaging, and then that was the only time that happened. It went back to what alikuwa akifanya, and tukiangalia where shots imewekwa na thematically it doesn't make sense for the album at all, but vile nimesema it kept reminding me of Kebs, and that Cedo sikumuona hapa. And this is another album that is a self-titled album but in a different way, na so being that inafaa kuko na hiyo perspective ya yeka producer, angalau showing that side of him, but najua amechoose route tofauti. Push this to the masses, in the mass audience, the mass market, and ni vitu as far as sound popular na generic. So si Onika amejintroduce kwa hii debut EP completely ka producer, kuonesha what anaweza fanya na ipeleke to that extent. Kama ni ngoma kama shots with its quirkiness, it's just a drop in the ocean. With that pia kuna as far as ye kujistamp as a producer na touch yake ki production, outside of using the live instruments which ni guitars sana, ni also yeye as a person na who Cedo is. This being a self-titled album, iyo part of Cedo na who Cedo is ni vitu pia tulisema kwa Ruguru, that being a self-titled EP yake ni the same thing. Sijui kawa sani ufikirianga hivyo that this is a debut, na sana kama iko na jina lako unajua there is something that una state this is me na nimejieka kwa hii project, and then now where is that part of you ile maybe mtaweza pata kwa the title of the work, that is a whole another thing. So hizo ni aspects that nilifeel zingekuwa chances zake ka producer but hazikukuwepo, na pia apart from sound ni safe pia thematically sana.
You can never go wrong with love.
Not at all.
I mean, unless it's in real life, but then like kimziki, you can never go wrong with love.
Kupenda madi na kuoversee vitu.
Yeah. Oversee hii letter inafuata C. So it's a double by the way. Because look, unaweza oversee hii letter inafuata C. So there's a rhyme oversee and C. And then hii letter inafuata C, D. So D for dick. But then you have CD for condom. So safety again. Layers.
And the project is also safe.
Yeah. Seduction. CD.
The layers. Winnie Nwagi remains to be my highlight. How she sounded.
Me.
How they sounded. Iwapo umesikiza hii kazi ya Cedo kwenye comment section, tuambie maoni yako kuihusu, tutashukuru sana. Seduce us with your comments. Tumekuseduce na ours na our sentiments.
Yes,
do the same tafadhali. Give back to the society.
Muhimu.
Please, very important, important. Asante sana for being here. Subscribe #Omoka na 1K subscribers.
Yes,
Bless us.